Did you know that the very first first-person shooter, Maze War, was developed back in 1974? It was so ahead of its time that it laid the foundation for the entire genre we know and love today. First-person shooter games have been an integral part of the gaming industry for decades, providing an immersive experience like no other. What's fascinating is how they've evolved over the years, incorporating innovative gameplay mechanics, stunning visuals, and captivating storylines. From humble beginnings to the current AAA titles, the FPS genre has come a long way, and today, we're going to explore its incredible journey. FPS games are significant because they put players in the shoes of the protagonists, allowing them to experience the game world in a unique and engaging way. This perspective has enabled developers to create immersive and thrilling experiences that continue to captivate gamers worldwide. As we dive into the evolution of FPS games, you'll notice how this core concept has remained at the heart of the genre, driving innovation and creativity. In essence, the evolution of FPS games is a testament to human ingenuity, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. From pioneers like id Software to modern-day giants like Activision and Electronic Arts, the journey of FPS games is a remarkable one, filled with groundbreaking titles, technological advancements, and shifts in gamer preferences. So buckle up and let's embark on this thrilling ride through the history of first-person shooter games. Before the rise of dedicated home PCs, the first glimpses of interactive shooting experiences were found in arcades. Games like Space Invaders and Asteroids laid the groundwork for aiming and shooting mechanics, albeit in a 2D context. As personal computers became more accessible in the late 1980s and early 1990s developers began exploring the potential of this emerging platform. Early PC games like Catacomb 3D and Hover Tank 3D experimented with rudimentary first-person perspectives, paving the way for the breakthrough titles that would soon follow. The rapid advancements in PC hardware, particularly in graphics and processing power, created the fertile ground upon which the FPS genre would flourish. The growing accessibility of PCs allowed for a wider audience to experience the genre. Wolfenstein 3D, released in 1992, is often credited as the grandfather of modern FPS games. Developed by id Software, it introduced 3D graphics, smooth gameplay, and an engaging storyline, setting the stage for future classics. The game's success can be attributed to its ability to balance action and strategy, making it an instant hit among gamers. Wolfenstein 3D's impact was immense, inspiring a new wave of developers to create their own FPS titles. Around the same time, another iconic title, Doom, was in development.
Untouchable. Flag delivered.
Released in 1993, Doom revolutionized the FPS genre by introducing fast-paced action, intense combat, and a haunting atmosphere. Its 3D graphics, although still basic by today's standards, were a significant improvement over Wolfenstein 3D, showcasing more detailed textures and dynamic lighting. Doom's success was unparalleled, revolutionizing level design with its intricate maps, pioneering deathmatch multiplayer, and fostering a vibrant modding community. Many considered it the greatest game of all time, and if you want to learn more about it, check out my video up in the corner that I've made after this video. The early 90s saw a surge in FPS titles, each attempting to outdo its predecessors. Games like Duke Nukem 3D, Quake, and GoldenEye 007 pushed the boundaries of what was possible in the genre. The competition was fierce, driving innovation and advancements in graphics, sound design, and gameplay mechanics. This period laid the foundation for modern FPS games, with developers continually striving to improve and innovate. Technological advancements played a crucial role in the growth of FPS games. The introduction of 3D graphics, improved processing power, and advancements in sound design enabled developers to create immersive experiences. The transition from 2D to 3D graphics was particularly significant, allowing for more realistic environments and character models. Early rendering techniques gave way to more advanced ones, with games like Quake pushing the boundaries of what was possible with 3D acceleration. As the industry evolved, so did the business side of things. The rise of game development studios, publishers, and distributors transformed the way games were created, marketed, and sold. The increased commercial success of FPS games led to more investment, better resources, and greater creativity. The early days of FPS games were marked by rapid innovation, experimentation, and a willingness to take risks. Developers were not afraid to push boundaries, often creating something entirely new and unique. This spirit of innovation continues to drive the genre forward, with modern titles incorporating AI, VR, and other cutting-edge technologies like ray tracing. The late 90s and early 2000s saw the rise of console FPS games, with titles like GoldenEye 007 and Halo Combat Evolved redefining the genre on new platforms. GoldenEye 007 revolutionized console controls and introduced stealth elements, while Halo Combat Evolved capitalized on the growing popularity of consoles, introducing FPS gameplay to a broader audience. Halo Combat Evolved, released in 2001, was a game changer. Developed by Bungie, it showcased the potential of console FPS games, offering a rich storyline, engaging multiplayer, and stunning visuals. Halo's success was monumental, influencing the direction of FPS games on consoles and PCs alike. It was notable for its vehicle combat and advanced AI for its time. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, released in 2007, was another pivotal moment in FPS history. Developed by Infinity Ward, it introduced a modern setting, a gripping storyline, and innovative multiplayer mechanics. The game's success was unprecedented, cementing the Call of Duty franchise as a major player in the FPS genre. The rise of online multiplayer became extremely important at this time, and Call of Duty helped to push it forward. The success of these titles led to a new era of FPS games, characterized by cinematic experiences, engaging storylines, and improved multiplayer modes. Developers began to focus on creating more realistic environments, characters, and special effects. The bar was raised, and gamers expected more from their FPS experiences. The FPS genre, with its focus on combat and weaponry, has not been without its share of controversy. From early titles like Doom to modern blockbusters, debates surrounding violence in video games have often centered on FPS titles. Concerns about desensitization, the potential for real-world violence, and the portrayal of conflict have fueled discussions and at times led to regulatory scrutiny. However, it's also important important to acknowledge the cultural impact of FPS games. They've fostered communities, driven technological innovation, and even influenced other forms of media. The genre has become a significant part of popular culture, with esports events drawing massive audiences and game narratives exploring complex themes of conflict and morality. While the debates surrounding violence in FPS games continue, it's undeniable that the genre has left an indelible mark on the gaming landscape and beyond. It is important to remember, though, that games are a form of entertainment, and like all other forms of entertainment, they are subject to scrutiny. The FPS genre has continued to diversify, with the rise of subgenres like Battle Royale, tactical, and VR experiences. Games like Fortnite, PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, Counter-Strike, Half-Life Alyx, and Medal of Honor Above and Beyond have attracted new audiences, offering unique gameplay mechanics and social experiences. The Battle Royale genre, popularized by games like Fortnite and PUBG, has changed the way we play FPS games. The last man standing concept, combined with large-scale battles and strategic gameplay, has created a new type of FPS experience. Tactical FPS games such as Rainbow Six Siege and Counter-Strike have focused on competitive play, requiring communication, strategy, and skill to succeed. These games have attracted a dedicated following, with esports and professional gaming becoming an integral part of the FPS landscape. Virtual reality FPS games like Half-Life Alyx and Medal of Honor Above and Beyond have introduced a new level of immersion, transporting players into the game world like never before. VR technology has enabled developers to create more realistic, interactive, and engaging experiences. The current state of FPS games is more diverse than ever, with developers continually pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Esports, cross-platform play, and cloud gaming are just a few of the trends shaping the genre's future. As we look to the future, it's clear that FPS games will continue to evolve, incorporating new technologies, gameplay mechanics, and innovative storytelling. The genre's ability to adapt and change has ensured its longevity, and its impact on the gaming industry as a whole cannot be overstated. In conclusion, the evolution of FPS games is a testament to human creativity, innovation, and the desire to create immersive experiences. From humble beginnings to the current AAA titles, the journey has been remarkable, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. So what's your favorite FPS game of all time? Share it in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming and history content. And make sure you check out my other videos for more insights into gaming history. Thank you for watching. Keep gaming and stay curious. Bye!